Hi, I'm Jason, and this is the Cultural Breakdown. So the dust hasn't even settled for the opening weekend of The Flash, and people have already accepted that it's a bomb. Right now, it's saying it opened below Black Adam, flop against its own meager projections. Yeah, and the thing is, people have previously pointed out that Aquaman also had a low opening weekend. It actually matched the Black Adam for its opening weekend, but it went on to make money. But people are already saying that like this is more Black Adam than a Aquaman, so that's not a good sign. But that does raise interesting questions about what happened with this. Obviously, people are pointing to Ezra Miller and saying that having the actor with surrounded by all these controversies didn't help the movie, and I will agree with that to an extent. I don't think that's everything. One of the things that I think is interesting to point out, the Flash struggles aren't entirely based on the movie itself. The DC universe is preparing for a major reset as Peter Safran and James Gunn continue to work on revitalizing the shared universe. Because of that, the entire draw of the DCU is being challenged since Gunn and Safran will be resettling the story anyway. And that's where we get to the next big movies that are going to be coming out. Blue Beetle and Aquaman. Now, Blue Beetle is one that I think has less to do with the reset of the universe because he wasn't in the previous DC movies. So people can watch this and know like this is kind of something that's going to be in the next ones to continue. But he's being an unknown character. People aren't sure what to make of it. So I think it is going to take good word of mouth on the first movie for it to actually pick up. Probably going to have a middling opening weekend, but if it's good, then it's going to continue on and actually have some legs under it. But if not, it's just going to fall off a cliff and be another bomb in DC's ever-growing list of bombs. Aquaman, though, that's a outlier because he was part of the previous universe, but people aren't sure what they're going to do with them. They don't know if this next movie is just something that's kind of in the works that was already there before James Gunn took over and they're making it anyway. It's not sure if James Gunn even wanted to continue with Aquaman or if they're just the studio made him because that movie grossed over $1 billion worldwide in its previous one. So maybe the studio is kind of forcing his hand at it, making Gunn kind of fit Aquaman into his next universe, or we don't know it. And also, as far as like actor controversies, you also have Amber Heard in Aquaman as well. And there was big petitions going around after her trial with Johnny Depp where it was shown that she was defaming him and she was a domestic abuser to him. So people are kind of put off by having her in the movie, even though the studio really diminished her role in it. Having her in it at all is still kind of a turnoff for a lot of audiences. And that's something that you didn't have with the first movie. So even if Aquaman isn't a bomb, I don't see it making the $1 billion+ that it did with the other one. But with all the reshoots and stuff that's been coming around with it, maybe they're trying to force it into the next Gunn universe. But we don't know if that's the case or not. Either way, DC has to be panicking because having a series of bombs like the Shazam, Black Adam, now the Flash, now you have these other movies that are one that's an unknown and then one that's people have questions about. Even if Jason Momoa is a likable actor, I don't think Aquaman itself will necessarily be a bomb. I think he does have enough charisma to actually carry it, but I don't know if but like I said, it's definitely not going to be like that $1 billion movie. And if it does make money, it's probably just going to be a little bit. But even then, people probably don't like the idea that this is going to be a one and done with Jason Momoa as Aquaman. And then that's pretty much the end of the Snyderverse from here on out. And then after that is just James Gunn universe. But let me know what you think in the comments of what's going to happen with this. Do you think Aquaman's going to continue on in the DCEU? Or is this going to be his last outing? And make sure you hit the like button, share the video, and to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with the latest news. Thank you.